So we just finished lunch and ended up getting ice cream from 2 different spots. One really popular one called, I think, Pink Dream, something Dream, and another one called Fellini. And the Fellini one isn't as well known, at least I didn't see it anywhere in my research, but that one was way better and also a little less expensive than the other very popularized one through TikTok. But right now we're just walking around and we're shopping for beach clubs right now around like Old Town. I think there's one and we're checking it out right now. I think it's called Elia Beach. I'll insert it here, but it's not looking too promising right now, so I don't know. We are going to get some groceries, and of course, after walking 8,000 million steps, we have to do one more hill. This hill is killing me. We're gonna go right, but hoping to go and raid this grocery store and see if we can pick up some local goodies like olive oils, feta cheeses to make Greek salad. Woo, I'm out of breath. Back from the grocery store, and originally we were going to go out and eat, but however we were just way too tired. It's currently 8 p.m. and we've been up since 1 a.m. so it's been almost full 24 hours since we've last slept. So I'm probably just gonna whip up something super simple. So we are just making a Greek salad, got some fresh feta from the grocery store and some fresh olives. We're gonna whip that up, shower, and go to bed. It's beautiful. Lindos town is honestly stunning, insanely whitewashed, textbook whitewashed villages. And then there's Lindos Beach, which is right there. Stunning blue waters. And there's donkeys. Also, we just found out it's free museum day apparently, and we just saved ourselves 20 euros per person with these free tickets. That's 40 euros of gelato. But you do still have to show them the pass. Hello, thank you. Ceramic shop and some olive oils and honey. All right, after shopping around, we have found ourselves this beach called Symi. I think that's what it's called. It's an actual beach instead of the cove. Rhodes to Symi, and we're spending the day in Symi. Apparently it's this beautiful, colorful island, and I'm super excited. It's been on my list for forever. So right now we're about halfway there, and we are taking, I think what it's called, the Dodecanese seaways. I'm not exactly sure, but they're very popular in the Dodecanese Islands. And so far it's not that shaky, so cross my fingers. It is very windy today, so I'm just hoping I don't get seasick. We've arrived in Symi, and our ferry took a little longer than I originally thought. I think originally scheduled it was supposed to be an hour and 15, but it ended up shaking out to be an hour and 35. But however, we've arrived and it is so beautiful here. So another thing we learned here was that the slower ferry and the faster ferry actually dock in different places. So if you're taking the slower ferry, you're gonna wanna go to the eastmost side to board when you're in Rhodes. And when it gets off, you're actually gonna be right over there in Symi. However, if you're taking the faster ferry, you're gonna be on the western boarding side of Rhodes. And when you go back to Rhodes and you depart from Symi, you're gonna go to the clock tower instead of this port on the side. So that's something fun that we learned. We thought it was all the same kind of like docking place because it was like fairly small islands, but that is not the case. Because it's like pretty much full fat, like 10% fat, but it's honestly like out of this world creamy. Probably one of the best Greek yogurts we've ever had. We made a pit stop to get some water, but of course we can never just enter and exit the grocery store. We get so insanely distracted. And we're in a Lidl right now, so prices are actually quite affordable, but we're actually only looking for water. I'm gonna look at the honey. Give me 5 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm looking for some thyme honey because apparently that's what you're supposed to get here. And honestly, this entire thing is €1 freaking. Are you freaking kidding me? Blossom honey, product of Greece. Oh my god, this entire thing is €1. What the heck? What? €1. Am I saying this correctly? Why are these? What the heck? Oh my god. What? Quick stop to Lidl and we got this baked good and 2 waters and it's so good. It's like filled with chocolate and it's like phyllo pastry, but like a little harder phyllo pastry. So good.